Hello, welcome back to part 3 of Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Let's do some more puzzles. Our story so far. After witnessing Ramon's abduction before their very eyes, Luke and Professor Layton are shocked to see him return to Reinhold Manor on his own. Busy with the murder investigation, Inspector Chemley warns Layton against meddling any further. However, Layton is confident that the Golden Apple and the morning's murder are linked to one another. Finally free to move about, Layton and Luke begin their search for the Golden Apple in earnest. Let's go. Dr. Gerard? You two are certainly crazy about puzzles, aren't you? I've got a whopper of a puzzle for you. Cool, first puzzle of the stream, let's go. A number of 5-sided shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? Answer when you think you found every hidden shape. A number of 5-sided shapes are hidden. Well, we can make like a house-sized pentagram, so maybe 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh wait, 4. What am I doing? 4. Apparently I don't know me numbers.
There we go.
Well, this is going off well. Okay. I'll try again. Find the pentagons. Number of 5. Yes, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So apparently there's another one. Is it going to be along the lines of 1, 2, 3, 4? No, that's 6. Oh, hold on. If you make it like an envelope shape, there we go, number 5, so that'd be 4, 5, 6.
There we go.
How would we go? Badly.
Ashamed.
Oh. Layton coming in with the shade on that one. Okay, so we're currently at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7, 8.
There we go.
3rd time's a charm? No. Jesus Christ.
I'm ashamed.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number of 5-sided shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? Answer when you think you found every hidden shape. Well, it's not 4, 6, or 8. I can't think of anything other than the corners, and then if we make it an envelope shape. We got, would it be ones we folded in half? No. If we cut it off at the corners, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's only 5 shapes, so 4 of those, so 8, 12. I'll give 12 a shot.
Here's my answer.
Yes, finally. Okay.
Choose the key to success.
I'd make it a goal to make that the one with the most incorrect answers, but I know what I'm like. What cunning lads you two are. I hope you stop by and solve puzzles with me again sometime. Okay, we'll try the cafe. No, this is Prosciutto's house. What's he got for us? Yo, Professor, did you find what you were after? Never mind that though, I've got something more important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Very important. Help me solve this puzzle and I'll tell you something that I bet you'll find very interesting. Let us out this chocolate puzzle. Chocolate puzzle number 69. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. You can only break the chocolate at the line that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping these rules in mind, what is the fewest number of times you'll be able to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Well, if we can't go sideways, it can purely only be on the lines. It'd have to be 29 times, as the last break would get us to the 29th and 30th square. Oh, there we go. No. Oh, there we go. We got 2 anyway. 2 anyway. 29.
There we go.
Yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
That's right, if you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, then it really doesn't matter how you break up the chocolate, the number of segments you have increases by 1 each time you break a chunk off the sheet. Cool, cool, cool. Now it makes sense. Okay, now about that hot info I promised. If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mystere, you got to check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews, you have to try it yourself. World map. I'll give that to Layton. The item went to Layton. Okay, let's carry on. We'll go back up to the north. Oh, no one here. Oh, Giuseppe. You there? Yes, you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yep, you. This flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. Well, that's a pretty vase. Looks like a flower. I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. You're a vase space case. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. Someone's watching us. What? The fancy vase doesn't belong to you? So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Well, my hat has a way of obscuring certain details from me. It's the worst, I tell you. Or sausage jokes. I tell you, haha. But back to the issue at hand. The mystery man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it though, I'll just give it back to the guy next time I see him. So, speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you'd like. It's not a hard one or anything, but the least I can do for bothering you about the vase. The Shattered Vase. Someone knocked over this fabulous vase and shattered it, fit the pieces together and restored the vase to its original shape. There's one catch though. Mixed in with the pieces is a single piece from a different vase. Okay. We'll start with the neck of the vase. And then I'm guessing the bottoms. And the sides. Well, this one's got the two corners, so it's one of the. It's not going to be that one. There.
That should do it.
Yay! I can do actual puzzles.
Key to success.
Jigsaws are okay. Repairing the vase wasn't much of a challenge, was it? Oh, if only fixing things in real life were that simple. Extremely true, that one. Okay, you got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, these are some links you don't want to be missing. Haha. No thank you, we're just fine. Too bad. Not to bust your chops or anything, but that deal was a one-time offer. Maybe you'd have said yes if you knew what was at stake. Ha 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 ha. I think we're done here, Luke. I couldn't agree more, Professor. They just didn't appreciate his meat puns. Oh, what's this? What kind of lout just throws trash on the ground? I'm going to pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you think that everyone would know that trash goes in the Wait a second. You have to come take a look at this article. Well, would you look at that? It seems to be Inspector Chumley. Haha, look at that. Chumley hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Murder mystery solved. Chumley hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Chumley celebrated each successful case with his favourite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Wow, who saw that one coming? He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that. Just look at that old grump grinning over his plate of sweet potato fritters. Who wouldn't grin over that? I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor. That's right, Luke, he did say that. How very curious. Inspector Chumley was added to your list of mysteries. Oh, a new guy to talk to. So, is it true that I'm hearing about the two of you? Are you really running around town in search of the Reinhold fortune? That's correct, sir. Currently we're in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he was entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me, my name is Archibald. Gus, the Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night. Do you think that perhaps I'm the one you're searching for? Yes, I think so. Well, look, that after all this searching we should bump into you in a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember ever receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at my home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue? The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent. Would you like to come over to my house and take a look at it? You are most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to look at it, we would be very grateful. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. So make an effort to find puzzles around town and just solve the ones you can. Take it from this old-timer. It's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes. Alright, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's head on over to my house. Follow me. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it. Okay, I'm guessing this one. Okay, books. All these books look very long. What a nice hourglass. A biscuit. What lovely craftsmanship. This letter appears to have been left unfinished. Oh, first drawer. There's nothing in here. Let's look someplace else. Drawer number 2. Ooh, mystery note. It seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X? I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. Chapter 5. Solved. Time to start Chapter 6. Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call for you from the innkeeper, Beatrice. It seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. Well, we'd best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off to the inn we go, Luke. Is there anything else in his house? Oh, got a hint coin. Nothing on the chandelier. Oh, here we go. Look, Professor, there's a hidden puzzle here. Number 108. Knot knots. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the ones you think will form a knot when you grab them by the ends and pull them taut. Okay. So we'll start with this one's looping round. That one will definitely cause a knot. We'll mark you. This one loops round over. This one pulls straight through. We're good with that one. C wraps round, goes in. Oh, that one's definitely one. And then D. Loop. And back. This one definitely doesn't. So it's just A and C, I think.
How does this sound?
Okay, I need to look at them a tad closer. Take a good look at each rope. Okay. So this one goes. This one pulls out. This whole loop goes with it. Okay, maybe A doesn't. I still think C does. Wrap round. This one, B definitely doesn't. This one, maybe it's just C.
How does this sound?
How does this sound? Yay!
Professor, I've solved it.
Must have just mixed up the one we do with the wires. Good job. The only thing you need to do to solve this puzzle is look at it. However, the images themselves are complicated, so it's easy to get confused. It would be fun to test all the various configurations of actual pieces of rope. Woo! That puzzle was no pushover. Okay, let's head out. Oh, Lucy. Hey, mister, it's good to see you again. See, I'm totally stuck here and I could really use your help. My friend told me this puzzle the other day and I just can't solve the thing. Can you help me? The Chocolate Code. On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gave you the most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters written on the chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? So we have G, E, C, Y, something, and W. G, E, It's got shoots technophile. It's something to do maybe with a laptop or a phone. If it's a laptop, G-E-C-Y. I don't really see how that one works. If it's just on the phone, it doesn't... G on a keypad is 4, which also gives us H and I. E is D, E, F. So it could be if, C, Y. Let's see, A, B, C, Y is W, X, Y, Z. No, I don't really see how that can make any words. Maybe it's gadget love intent of file. Maybe if it's on a keyboard, is it the keys around it? I'm not too sure on this one. G, what's on G? G gives us T, Y, F, V, H, B, E, W, S, D, R, C, X, D, F, V, Y is T, G, H, U. Then N is B, H, J, M, and W is Q, A, S, D, E. Anything around those make any words? Got a 4-word and a 2-word. I'll do the N and W first, that'll be the easiest. So B, H, J, M, and then Q, A, S, E, Ba, B, he, me. Okay. Yeah, I'll try me. Me sounds the most reasonable. Oh, here we go. Texting out, writing stuff out on the mouse pad again. Shocking. Okay, G, E, C, Y. So, E. I'll go E because there's less letters around that one. W, S, D, F, R. Y is T, G, H, U. So anything there, it'd probably be the T, G. It probably ends in T or G, whatever the word is, if we go off the Y, because it wouldn't really end in U. Maybe H. Okay, what is G and E? G and C. X, D, F, V. Then G has T, Y, F, V, B, H. And E is... Or is E the same? Oh, can it text me? Let me try. Oh god, I have to try. T. E. Nope. Oh, I'm not going to go clear. X. T. Okay, next one. M. E. Okay, we'll try that out.
There we go.
Oh, yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
His girlfriend's definitely like me texting. I'll write the thing out too fast and it's just a jumble of letters. Your girlfriend's message is text me. The bites taken out of the chocolate show you how each letter written on the chocolate relates to the letters on the keyboard. I did not see that. Okay. Oh, is that all you had to do to figure it out? Why didn't I think of that? Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Adria? Don't tell Adria you told me the answer, okay? Thanks, mister. Okay. The cat and the mouse? Oh yeah, we got another one from them. There sure don't seem to be a lot of animals around town. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you, Luke? Now come along, we don't have time to sit here and play around. Guess there's no more. Okay. Oh, we'll talk to Deke. Nothing good can be said about that tower. I heard it's all sorts of scary. You should stay away, yup. Oh, well, that was quick. Let's carry on. Oh. Straffen? Hehehe. If you really want to understand Saint Mystere, you'll need to search the village thoroughly. Good luck, fellows. You'll need it. Okay, let's go to the inn. Hey, you Beatrice. Welcome back, Professor. I've been so looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wished to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. The man's gone and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I'm a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? Would you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look at it all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Yuck. What an absolute pigsty. This whole place stinks of smoke and there's trash everywhere. Beatrice, can you describe this guest's appearance for me? Well, he had a sharp moustache, and it was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious. A moustache reeks of smoke. Oh. Do you suppose you could be talking about Inspector Chemley? Not with that hair. Inspector Chemley? Isn't he the self-important windbag who's been up at Reinhold Manor? No, that's not him. The man who stayed here looked so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask this, Professor, but would you be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? We can do that. Let's check the trunk out first. Oh, we've got a few things today. Generally in the papers. While talking with Giuseppe in the market, I stumbled upon a newspaper article outlining the inspector's latest collar. As I turned to leave the market, I bumped into a man named Archibald who claims to be a friend of the Baron's. It turns out the Baron bequeathed a desk to Archibald. I simply can't wait to take a look at it up close. The Baron's note. Archibald was kind enough to invite us to examine the desk he received from the Baron. Sure enough, hidden inside the desk was a note that seems to have something to do with the location of the golden apple. I'll think on this more later, but for now, Beatrice has asked us to return to the inn and we mustn't keep her waiting. Mysteries. Just the one new one? Inspector Chemley. Though Chemley claims to dislike all sweets, a scrap of newspaper Luke found claims that his favourite food in the world is sweet potato fritters. That being the case, why did Chemley fly into such a rage when Matthew brought him sweets at the manor? Maybe he only likes his wife's sweets. Yes, I see improvement here. Okay, what did he say about the map? A knowledge of geography is key for any puzzle fan. And Luke? Yeah, that's a map of the world. It sure is big. Okay, we'll keep him with Layton for now. Let's carry on. Talk to Beatrice again. I'm counting on you to catch the no-good fiend who skipped out on his bill. Okay, it's just that, so we'll try heading outside. Be a darling and find that bill, dodging thief. I'm Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress on our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple that everyone is in a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say we're without any leads. Think, my boy, there's a place in St. Mystere that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? The tower, Luke. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of St. Mystere, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course, we need to investigate that tower. The tower marks the far northern border of St. Mystere. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. Chapter 6, The Elusive Tower. Search the village for a path to the tower. Save your progress? Yes, please. Okay. Let's go. Oh, go to Percy first. Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? I can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up? Yes, please. 72. The sound of silence. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? Note, rhythm, rest, treble, chord, and scale. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? Sound of silence? Is it like a silent letter? Rhythm. Rhythm. Guess no Y. Scale. Scale would be the E, I'm guessing. Note. No T. Guess that'd be the E again. Rest. No, rest is all there, maybe. Treble. Treble. Maybe the E's again. Chord. Chord. Chord doesn't sound like it has a H in it. So just be rest? Yeah, they're all have one letter in them that doesn't make a noise, so it's got to be rest. That helps if I circle.
I think I've got it.
Yay!
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
That's right, the answer is rest. All the other options have silent letters. Those always messed me up as a kid. With like lamb and bomb just having the extra beads on the ends. I always mixed them up. I always meant to read that. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel and I'm basing the protagonist on you. This is why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better. So good luck with your search. I'll be watching. Reading lamp. I'll give Luke. Layton had the world map last time. Okay, Deke, anything new? No, that's the exact same as last time. Okay, let's continue forward. Anything new from you, Lucy? Adria is really nice, but she comes up with some tough puzzles. Nope. Let's keep going. Oh, is there anything in here? There is no one in here. Okay. Continue. Go this way. Oh. Gerard, anything for me? Sorry, Sonny, I don't have any more puzzles for you right now. That's okay. What about prosciutto? Hey, Professor and Sidekick. I've been waiting for someone like you. Listen, I've got something very interesting to tell you if you solve this puzzle here. Let me at it. A sweet treat. On the way home from the store, you unwrap a perfectly square box of chocolate. Much to your dismay, you find that only 4 of the 16 chocolate squares have almonds in them. You and your 3 friends want to divide the chocolate evenly along the lines between the squares. However, just to make things interesting, you decide to divide it so that each piece is the same shape and contains an almond in a different location. Good luck. Okay. So we got 4x4. We need at least 1 in random spots. The first thing my mind jumps to is like the Tetris shape. So like, oh, how's this going? Like that. But doing this one gives us 1 in the middle, 1 in the middle, 1 on the side, 1 on the side. Will those be different? Will those still count as different locations? Or do they have to be, each one has to be on a different dot? I mean, it's worth a shot. I'll give it a shot. Okay.
That should do it.
Okay. So they definitely have to be in a different part in each piece. Okay. Okay. It can't be a straight line because these would clash, or these would clash. It can't just be up and down. Maybe like a knight's movement. The L-shaped movement. Oh, that's another Tetris piece. Wait. Yeah. Like that? Would that work? Are they in different spots? Oh no, these aren't. No. Maybe if they line up together instead of being in that spiral. Like that. That'd be 1 in the corner, 1 in the middle. Oh no, 1 on the end, 1 in the middle, 1 in the corner, 1 on the opposite end. Yeah, this way. Looks a bit like a wave happening.
That should do it.
Oh yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Now make sure you share with everyone. Oh, I see now. Heck, is that really all you need to do to solve it? Oh yeah, I promised to tell you something, didn't I? Well, listen here. The greatest culinary delight in all of St. Mystere is Crouton's ginger pudding. It's delish. Ironically, the worst thing you could ever put in your mouth is also a dish of croutons. Honestly, you could choke a donkey with those scones. Ugh. Baron statue. I'll give it a Layton. Okay. Let's carry on our search for the path. Okay. Are there any corners going this way? Maybe it'll be up through this alleyway. Let's talk to Agnes first. Well, if it isn't you two again. Alright, if you want your fortunes told, solve this puzzle for me. Will do. What more bad news fortunes can you give us, Agnes? A broken window. 4 kids were playing and one of them threw a ball right through your window. Here's what they had to say for themselves. A. Not me, I didn't break a thing. B. Okay, I'll tell the truth. It was me. I broke it. C. Don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. B. B didn't break the glass, I swear. Okay. You know for a fact that the scamp who broke your window is lying. However, an unknown number of other children may be lying as well. Can you figure out which one of these dance kids broke your window? Ah, so it's not only one of them isn't lying. It could be like 2 or 3 isn't lying. Okay. Okay, A. Not me, I didn't break it. So he says no. Okay, I can't write it. Okay. A says he didn't do it. B said he did it, so they'd both be telling the truth. C said didn't do it. Then only D would be lying. D would be the only one lying? Okay. So if B actually did it, these 3 are telling the truth, D is lying. If we have it that A did it, the only one telling the truth would be D. So the only ones that are never implicated are C and D, so it would have to be either A or B. Don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. Okay, 3 of them are backing up B. Maybe I'll try that it was B.
That should do it.
Okay, it wasn't that. So if A didn't do it, that's going to help us knock them all out. Okay. Okay, so B didn't do it, so we can go from there. So B is lying, which means B didn't break the glass, I swear. So D is telling the truth. Don't be mad at A, he didn't do anything. Not me, I didn't break a thing. So like it could still be in the case of 3 people, so maybe A? Or it could be D, because she's... No. Oh, no, because the same reason could be C. I'll give it a shot for A. At this point, it's going to just keep being a 50-50 until I get it.
Here's my answer.
Oh, it is A!
Every puzzle has
Okay.
an answer.
B and C were also lying about what happened, even though they themselves didn't break the glass. Make sure you give those 2 a good scolding as well. Just yell at them all. There's going to be a doozy of a rainstorm tomorrow. Hang your wash inside if you want it to dry. That's some good advice. Okay, Giuseppe, what have you got for me? Oh, a customer. Welcome, welcome. I have some great deals on sausage today, and my skirt steak will make any plate a fashion plate. Haha. Sorry to disappoint you, sir, but we didn't come here to shop. Oh, and here I was thinking I was going to reel in a big sale. You got a hungry look about you, you know. Well, if you can't interest you with any of my fine meat products, can I at least tempt you with a puzzle? Always. Sausage thief. Somebody ate the butcher's sausages. Here's what these four boys had to say. B ate the sausage. D ate them all up. I didn't eat them, no way. B's totally lying. Only one of these rascals is telling the truth. All the others are, needless to say, lying. Can you figure out who ate the sausages? So B and D directly conflict each other. Cool. So B or D. A and C aren't really implicated, so B or D. B ate the sausages. A is telling the truth. B did it. B's lying, said D did it. But then that would mean D is telling the truth, so that's a no. It would be D did it. B ate the sausages, that'd be a lie. D ate them all up. B's telling the truth, that's one person. C, I didn't eat them, no way. And B's totally lying. Maybe it was C. D ate them all up, if that's a lie. D couldn't have done it. B ate the sausage, and that was a lie. B couldn't have done it. A would be lying if B didn't do it. I didn't eat them, no way, that'd be lying. Wait, no, I've completely messed up this whole logic system. Only one of them is telling the truth. So if A is telling the truth by saying B ate the sausages, C would also be telling the truth, being I didn't eat them. Okay, B ate the sausages. We'll go that he's telling the truth. It's B. D ate them. B is lying. C, I didn't eat them that way, but he'd be telling the truth. So A has to be lying. B. No, start with. No one says anything about A. Could it be C and D? But how would B and D work? B says D ate them, but B says he's lying. C is the one that is messing me up. C is the one that's making me a bit confused. Maybe B did it then. I'll try B did it. Oh.
There we go.
There we go. No, that's wrong.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Oh, you're so harsh, Layton. Try it again. Okay, we'll try this again. So it's not B. So A is lying. Maybe C did it? As he's the only one that doesn't say anything? But then that's not corroborated by B if he's lying or telling the truth. No, I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna go C. Okay. Yay. C ate the sausages, and the only person telling the truth here is D. If you assume A to be the culprit, both C and D statements must be correct. Choose B, and the other three boys' statements must be true. If you make D out to be a criminal, then what both B and C are saying must be true. None of these possibilities fit the conditions set forth in the puzzle. Hey, you're pretty good at this. As a bonus for solving my puzzles, I'll throw in some gossip I've heard. Word is that somebody lives in that dark, grimy tower. You'd have to be one odd duck to want to live in that old, mouldy wreck of a place. Flower vase. I'll give that one to Luke. Okay. Well, we'll go through the tunnel. Okay, what can we click here? Funnel, pot, sign. Oh, we got sign. There's a hidden puzzle here. Let's get to solving it. Number 119, red and blue. The box below holds blue and red balls. As you can see, the colour of the balls and the colour of their respective areas don't match. Slide the balls around the box so that red balls are in the red area and blue balls are in the blue area. Okie dokie, artichoke. Okay, I'll go red first. Blue all the way across. I'll bring red out. I'll pop blue back in. Red. Cool. And then, we'll do the opposite. We'll bring this blue back out. Then we can slot a red. Oh, come on. In here permanently. Come on. From here. Oh, I know. I'll bring all the reds out. Drop this blue in here. Bring this red out. Drop the blue in. And then we'll do the exact same on this side. Oh, one more. No bollocks. No, pull this up. Here we go. 40 moves, oh well. Yeah. This puzzle can be completed in 30 moves. Does that make you want to retry it? Well, that's what I got, so I'm good. That puzzle was a tough one. Okay, window, flower pot, door. Oh, we got one for the door. Okay, let's keep moving. Oh, who's this? Martha. Oh my, oh my. It's not every day I see a handsome buck around these parts. Your looks are impressive, dearie, but let's see if you got smarts. Try this puzzle on for size. I'd be happy to solve any puzzle you have, madam, but I don't believe we've met before. You are... You want to know my name, dearie? I'll tell you as soon as you solve this puzzle. Aces and the Joker. You scattered a deck of 52 cards and one Joker face down on the table, so you don't know which card is where. Next you start turning the cards over one by one, assuming you can't flip the same card twice. What are the percentage odds that you would turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? All 4 aces before you turn the Joker. So 4 out of 52. It's like a... If we knock out the aces, there's 48 left. I guess every time you flip over 1 ace, the probability increases for getting that Joker. Guess if it's like a simple math probability thing, you'd only focus on the 5 cards in question. And as we only need to focus on the Joker being the last one, so only 1 of interest, but 1 of 5. So that's like 20%. So the probability be 20. Two. Oh.
Luke, here's my answer.
Oh yay!
Another puzzle solved.
Well, it seems you need to take other cards into account. No card in the deck, save the Joker and 4 aces, plays any part in calculating the percentage. Knowing that you only have to deal with 5 cards in your calculations, the rest is easy. You have 5 cards to flip and you need one of those 5 cards to be last, so your answer is 1 out of 5, or 20%. Hehehe, yes indeed, that's alright. Smart son, look, you're just a total package, aren't you? I'm Martha, and I just love cards, especially puzzles that use cards. All these are my favourites. Nyep, 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 nyep. I don't think I've mentioned how much I enjoy the company of a handsome gentleman. Professor, don't we have somewhere to be right now? Okay, what's this little thing on the ground? Another note from the Baron? Oh, what's that on the ground? Oh yes, it appears to be a scrap of paper. Can you please read what's written on it, Luke? Leave it to me, Professor. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Violet's passing, and he shows no sign of recovering. That's why I've decided I'll make one as a tribute to Lady Violet. I'm sure it will put a smile on his face. Ah yes, now it makes sense. Could our mystery author be him? I've worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking out over St. Mystere, I see a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. Mystery. Let's keep going. Closer and closer to that tower. I think this is the dead end. And this does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, that tower sure looks awfully ominous, doesn't it? Seeing it up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a closer look at this wall. There might be more to it than meets the eye. Movie time.
What?
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say. Huh? Why not? What are you hiding?
We seek access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower?
Oh, wait! wait!
What in the world was that about? Professor, what's this? A Ferris Wheel ticket? Very curious indeed. Luke, that girl may have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. But why would she want to help us? Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't shake the feeling that she's trying to help us. Well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around the park's Ferris Wheel. Okay. Oh, creepy man. That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time for you to disappear. For good. Chapter 6 solved. Oh, come on. Let's visit the park. Anything new, Martha, for the new chapter? Sorry, dearie, but I don't have any puzzles for you right now. Why not stick around for a chat? I'm sorry, madam, but I think we'd better get moving. Okie dokie. No one here? Agnes? Seems that destiny has decided that I show you this puzzle. Will you triumph, or will the gaping maw of fate swallow you whole? The wire cube. You want to create a cube out of metal wiring using the fewest number of wires possible. You can bend each wire as many times as you like, but no portion of the cube can have more than one length of wire running over the same edge. Don't worry about how one wire will connect to the next, because you'll use a soldering iron later on. What is the fewest number of wires required to complete the task described above? Okay. So if we do... I doubt it'd be like doing 1, 2, and then linking them all up, because that's still way too many. That's like 6 pieces. Is it like a tracing puzzle? So 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Not quite. We got it. That. I'll just see how many lines I can cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 1, 2, 3. So that'd be 4 pieces. Can I do any less? We go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, that'd still be 4. I've just done it in a different direction, haven't I? Oh, wait. Clear. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, different puzzle, but still same outcome. We'd still need 4 puzzles. Maybe you can only do 4 then. 4. Yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
4 different wires are needed. You need 4 wires to make the cube. 3 straight lines make up each of the cube's 8 corners. At least 1 wire must terminate at each corner. Since there are 8 corners, you'll need 8 wire ends to form things properly. Each wire has 2 ends, so the total number of wires needed is 4. Goodness, I can't believe you solved it. It was meant to be. I tell you what, since you went and solved my puzzle, I'll read your palm. Give me your hand now. It seems that calamity follows you wherever you go. Try your best to stay out of harm's way. Globe, where will it go? Give it to Layton. Okay, we'll see what Giuseppe has to say, and then we'll check the trunk. You sure I can't interest you in a nice cut of veal? It's a veal deal. Ha ha ha. Okay. Let's check our trunk out. New journal. The vanishing customer. Beatrice called us to the inn to tell us about a guest who had the audacity to leave without paying. It seems we aren't the only outsiders in town. I'll be sure to help Beatrice when the time is right, but first I want to investigate the road in the northernmost part of town. Page 4. The Silent Girl. Moments after we arrived in the northernmost section of town, a girl appeared before us. From her expression, it was clear she had a message for us, but something in the shadows frightened her off before she could say anything. She did, however, leave behind a clue, namely a single ticket to the town Ferris Wheel. Okay. New inn. Okay, what did we pick up last? We had the world map. We had this flower. That's pretty, but it looked better with flowers in it, of course. Wonderful vase, late 18th century if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to keep it in here for now. And then the Baron statue. I must admit the Baron's gaze is a bit unnerving. What does Luke say? Wow, that's all I can really say. Okay, that doesn't really help us. I'll keep him there for now. The globe. A globe? I suppose I might give it a spin once in a while. Neat! Now I can brush up on my geography. Okay, we keep it this way. We have the world map for Layton and the globe. Here, where does his goes there? Where does this one go? It goes behind the bookcase. You can't even see it. Okay, I'll just leave it there for now. We still have quite a lot of pieces to get, it seems. Close. Okay, anyone in the cafe? Nope. Let's continue towards the park. Lucy? Adra is really nice, which comes up with some tough puzzles. Okay. Percy? Do not be alarmed by my piercing gaze. This is for research purposes only. Okay. Deke? Nothing good can be said about that tower. That's the same. Okay, I'm going to check on the mayor's office. Anything new for me? I am responsible for managing the influx and outflux of residents in St. Mystere. In other words, I supervise who gets to stay in the village and who has to be shown the door. If you wish to stay in St. Mystere, I strongly advise that you better help me by solving this puzzle. The board has 12 dots in it. Your task is to connect these dots to form as many squares as possible. You can use each dot multiple times, and you can orientate the squares however you want to fit them on the board. However, to be connected as a square, each corner must be on a dot. How many different squares can be drawn on the board? Okay, we'll start with the easy ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's 6. The other direction would make 7. Okay, I've got 7. It's obviously not going to be that. One, 2. No, that's not making a hexagon. Oh, it's got 7. But then if we have them like this, 8, 9, 10. Wait, 8? I'm just going to draw them. 9. Then we have 10. 11. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe 11. I'll try 11.
That should do it.
That should do it. Oh yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
Oh, there we go. We've got the 4. Okay. Ah, yes, that's the answer. Very well then. I approve your application to visit St. Mystere. But when you have finished your business here, I strongly advise you to leave town. Gramophone. Go, Luke. Okay. Let's carry on. Oh. Adria? Tee-hee-hee, who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? Why not? Which job? 2 corporations have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies' offers are exactly the same. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should you work for? Company A will pay $10,000 a year and give you a $20,000 raise yearly. Company B will pay you $50,000 every 6 months and give you a $5,000 raise every 6 months. Okay. So we start off, if we go by just how much they get a year, $1,000 a year, 50 every 6 months. So ultimately at the end of the year they have the same amount of upfront money. When it comes to the yearly raise, A gets 20. But B would only get 10. So you'd go for A.
Luke, here's my answer.
You get 10 grand left. Oh. No, you'd get 10 grand left with B. Less than B. Since there are only 2 choices of an answer, you know which one to choose, but why is it that you earn more money with the other company? Okay, now I want to figure this out before I hit B. $20,000 a year. Company A will pay you 1,000 plus the 20,000, so that's 1,200. Company B pays 50,000, which gives you a 5, so that's 55. So would it be B in the case that you don't have to wait the whole year To get the money, you only have to wait 6 months. Okay, this one is definitely a throw out answer. Okay, how? Nice one. As seen in the image above, if you actually calculate things out, you'll see that the salary for Company B will always be 5,000, higher than the corresponding salary at Company A. What? A is 1,000, but then you get the 20,000. But where's the 20,000 raise? Oh, is it that you have? Is it the case? So if you work 1 year, then you get a year, then you get a raise. Then B is you work 6 months, and then the next 6 months you get a raise. Okay. Okay. That one I did not figure out. That one's definitely a 50-50 guess for that one. Oh, you did it. Okay, I guess I should give you some info as a reward. You know Lady Delilah, right? She's planning to keep the fortune to herself once it's found. And you've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so dumb? Tee-hee-hee-hee. Houseplant. Layton can have the plants. Don't like Adria. She's mean. Let's go to Paul. Paulo? Paul? Paulie. Oh, this time I've really had it. I thought it this great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. A tile square. Okay. You have at your disposal a large number of tiles like the one shown below. If you were to take these tiles and try to make a square, what is the fewest number of tiles you'd need? Fewest number of tiles you would need. So there'd be no way for the 10 and 12 to get around. So if anything, it'd be piling up the tiles. So 0.5. If we go 12 centimeters along, each one is 0.5 centimeters. So you'd need 24. 0.5 by 12 is 24.
Luke, here's my answer.
No.
Frankly.
Maybe it's by the 10, so you'd need 20 tiles. Oh, there we go. $20 tiles. I don't know why I didn't do the 10 first, honestly, but oh well.
That should do it.
Yay! Had the right idea, wrong calculation. Good work. The key to the problem is realising that the tiles have depth to them. Once you understand that you have a third dimension to work with, the rest should fall into place for you. Oh, come on. I was all ready to tell you the answer and everything. But no, you had to go and ruin it by answering before I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Have you ever considered the strong possibility that you might be a jerk? I don't like Paulie. Oh, let's go to the croutons. That will be open at this time of day. Here we go. We'll start with crouton. Good day, fellows. Did you ever track down Ramon? Indeed we did. Thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're here already, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Oh my, where did I put that measuring cup? Is something the matter? I have 16 quarts of water that I want to divide into equal portions of 8 quarts a piece. Problem is, my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Can you think of a way I could use these 7 and 9 quart pitchers to divide things up? I'm sure I can. Water pitchers. Okay, we'll start with putting the 9 in. Put the 9 to 7. Dun, bam, boom, boom, boom. Put the 7 in here. 2 to 9. Dun, dun, dun. Put. Now there'll be 4 left. Dun, dun. Yeah, put the 7 in here. 4 across. Three and 4. Yes? 6. 10. 1 more. Gives us a 1. The 9 in there. Oh, there we go. 8. And 8. 15 moves. Yay.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Wonderful. If you shift the water back and forth long enough, you'll eventually end up with 8 gallons in each pitcher. The shortest possible solution requires 15 moves. Ah, genius. Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. I wish I'd had someone like you in the kitchen. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumour that the kidnapper lives in that tower. You know, I've never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it, okay? Oh, a flower bouquet. Oh, we'll give that to Luke, as he has the flower vase. Okay, let's see what Felix has to say. Felix? Flick. Hey, you two. You guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? I wouldn't mind a game of chess. Too many queens. In chess, the queen can move the full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. See if you can place 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. There's a catch though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Okay. So, yeah, we'll start here. So that can I draw? No. That knocks out this one, this one, this one, and this one. So the next would have to be on one of these 2. Okay. This one, straight down, blocks, blocks. Do one of these 2 again. So would it just be, oh, it'd be the same the whole way around. There'd be 1 off the corners. Submit. Oh, gold. Golden. Diddly diddly do. Chess queen problems like this have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple variation of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. That means we'll get some more. Very nice. You two are no amateurs. I see. Don't worry. Next time I'll have an even harder puzzle for you. Stuffed chair. Layton's got the stool, so we'll give it to Luke. Okay, let's head back outside, and then I'm going to check my trunk. Okay. Here, the tree. Ah, the delicate emerald hues of nature. Just lovely. The bouquet. They will wilt if I don't put them in a vase. Good thing they're in one. And then the chair. My, isn't this fancy? I bet it's all squishy and soft. What's the opposite say? What look? It's just perfect for curling it with a good book. Yeah, they're about the same, so I'll keep them there. Exquisite. I feel reinvigorated just looking at them. I have flowers that will look smashing with this. Okay, I'll keep it as is for now. Let's carry on. Okay, what does the park say? The park sign say? The park has been closed every time we come by, but why do you suppose that is, Professor? I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps we should ask someone at the town hall. Chapter 7, The Abandoned Park. Does the park hold the way into the tower? Search the park grounds to find out. Save your progress? Yes, please. Diddly-doo. Okay, let's backtrack. Here we go. Help us out, mate. What's that you say? The gate to the park is locked shut? No, that's impossible. We've employed a caretaker who should have everything up and running. Be that as it may, the gate is locked shut and we can't gain entrance to the place. Would you please open it for us? That sort of thing is a job for the park caretaker. I strongly advise you go to find him. Well, where do you think we might find this caretaker? Now that's a good question, isn't it? Managing the park is the caretaker's duty. But who knows who manages the caretaker? I can't say. It's not one of my duties. What a bureaucracy. He manages the town's sewer systems as well. Now, unless you have some form you need to fill out, I strongly advise you to beat it. Gosh, he's rude. Yes. The sewers, unpleasant as it might be, it is one place we haven't searched yet. Perhaps we will find a clue to our mystery down there. I've only seen one manhole in town. Oh, right. The one on the path to the park. Well, it's a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Off we go. Let's leave Rodney and head in. Oh, it's open. Why is it? Maybe a foot? Ah, that'll be right. We have to travel with the foot. Ooh, that's some spookish music. Let's see what this man has to say. Excuse me, are you by any chance the park's caretaker? Pavel. Nope. I'm an explorer of El Mundo. Right now I'm travelling to familiarise myself with the local culture. Oh, well, please pardon my mistake then. Have a pleasant day, sir. Oh, wait for one momento, s'il vous plaît. I just saw a man in work clothes pass here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? He could be. Which way did he go? Probably to the right. Pero maybe it was the left? I see. Are you feeling alright? You seem a bit directionally challenged for being an explorer. I just arrived here after years of world travel. Je ne sais pas the local geography here, that's all. I see. In that case, please forgive me for making another assumption. Now please excuse us as we need to get going. Wait, which way to the Villaggio? Donde es the train station? That's a lot of language changes. I'll head left. Oh, good guy here. Hello there. Now what can I do for you fellows? You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening up the gate to the park for us? Well, how can I refuse two curious lads such as yourself? Well, I'd like to open up for you, but I've got to finish this repair job here before I do anything. Is there anything we can do to help then? Funny you should mention that. If I could just figure out the area on this map, I'll be done in a jiff. You any good with things like that? Occasionally, yes. Squares and circles. Sylvain brought you this diagram to see if you can help him with it. Several circles and squares are pictured in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to that of the red square? Oh. Dun, 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 dun. How many times bigger? It's not going to be something... Could it be a folding one? Because if we folded it... Yeah, if we fold it in half, it'd be about halfway, so like double the size. Maybe it's double? No, that'd be too easy. It's got 3 squares written in it, but triple seems a bit much for the size of it. We could have it... If we fold it once, it would hit the middle, on all accounts. Maybe if we turn them? Like, if we turned this one to make it a diagonal, we'd get triangle, a diamond would hit every single corner. Then that would count the same for this. And then if we went in half, no. Maybe I'll go for 2, and if not, I'll go triple because of the 3 squares. Although this gap between these two doesn't seem as big as these two. And it even counts with the circles. I'll do it for if we folded it. It'd be twice the folds. No.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
You don't need to work any high-level math to figure out the answer. If you've been trying to solve this one with cold hard math, you might want to try a more simple approach. So it's not 2. We fold it over, go in the middle, fold it in. So maybe instead of it being double with the folds, it'd be like 4, because it would still count as being 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 times? 4 times?
There we go.
Oh yay!
Every puzzle has an answer.
So for folding, if you rotate the middle square 45 degrees as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes quite apparent. The middle square has half the area of the large blue square, and the little red square has half the area of the middle square. The little red square is 1/4 the size of the blue square. The blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. Okay. Fine work, the both of you. Soon as I take care of that busted main, I'll open that gate for you. Do-do-do. There, that ought to take care of this mess. Now let's open up the park, eh? You found a painting scrap. I haven't had one of those in a while. Just hold on 1 second here. There we are. The park is yours to explore now. Professor, we're in! Thank you. You've been a great help, caretaker. Ha ha ha. I hardly need thanking, sir. After all, this is me job. Way back when I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers, they don't care a whit for me, park. I'm glad you fellows stopped by. It's the first time in a while I've had to do me job. Okay, before you're in the park, I want to go the other direction in the sewer. So we went left last time, let's try right. Oh, Stracken. Hehehe, well you don't look surprised. Well, don't you look surprised? I bet you didn't expect to see me in a place like this, eh? The river that encircles most of St. Mystere is right past this pipe. But don't you be getting any ideas, you can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions of returning to the rest of the world. Settle down here. I suppose it's a tough transition to make. Here's a puzzle to help you get situated. Diddly, which boxes to move? In preparation for your big move, you've packed your belongings into 20 boxes and arranged them as shown below. With everything packed, you are now ready to label each box with its contents. In order to do so though, you'll need to move a few boxes around. How many of the boxes can't be labelled without rearranging the stacks? Okay, well anyone that has a side showing can be labelled. I need to know how many's in the back. So we've got 20. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's none in the back row. That's fine. Which means the 3 here can all be hit. Those 3, those 2. So it would just be 1, 2, only 3 you'd have to move? How many of the boxes can't be labelled without rearranging the stacks? 3. 3 of them. How'd we go?
That should do it.
Yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Moving down from the top level, you have 1, 4, 6 and 9 boxes. The only boxes you can't access without rearranging things are the 3 indicated in the above picture. Hehehe, well done. I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of guy. So hurry up and get settled already. This Saint Mystere is happy to have you. Can we... Oh, we can go out a little bit. Oh, we're right on the corner. Look at this. There's a great view of the entrance to the village from here. There's my lovely little automobile. It seems unharmed. Don't worry, Professor. No one would ever dream of stealing the Layton mobile. Just what do you mean by that, Luke? There he is, our little Layton mobile. I certainly didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. Look, Luke, there's my automobile. Hey, we just spoke about that. Oh, yep, puzzle. Weekend getaway. You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming home the exact same roads, your girlfriend drove the first 150 miles and then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. So what is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Huh? So what is the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Did they drive... Well, if they drove the same amount both times, so first time he did 180, she would do 150 as well. So that's 30 miles more going there, and then 30 miles more going back, so 60 miles. Submit. You think you got it? Oh yeah!
Professor, I've solved it.
That's right. As shown in the above chart, your girlfriend drove a total of one way minus 30 miles. You drove a total of one way plus 30 miles. Therefore, you drove 60 miles more. Bang up job, Luke. Fossil. I'll give him to Layton. The item went to Layton. Weekend getaway. Okay, let's carry on inside. Back to the park. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, to the park. Ooh. This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusted and abandoned. It's just as Sylvain said, it seems that no one set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now, on to business. Let's give the grounds around the Ferris Wheel a once over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. Okay. A map of the park. It's yellowed with age. Bench, bin, lights, poster. Oh my. What is it, Professor? Look at this poster. The picture appears the same as the one on the ticket we picked up. It looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Oh. Hey, isn't that... Yes, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in Reinhold Manor. It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving. Right you are, Professor. Okay, we'll go to the right first. Oh, Sylvain. Oh, and an out on the ground. We'll get that next. Oh, you lads again, eh? How do you like me park? Lovely, isn't it? The sun's shining bright today and I'm in fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favourites. Number 88, in a hole. The tennis ball has rolled its way down into the hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp bend in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make matters worse, the ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball out isn't an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you use to get the ball. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer in 5 letters. String? Water! It'd be water. You'd fill the hole with water, ball floats straight to the top. I've seen it so many times on like not game shows, like challenge shows where they're like having to like fill a tub up with water to get the key out, that sort of thing. Oh, that did not work. think the last time I saw a challenge thing that did that was that Busted, the Korean detective show. I watched it on Netflix. It had some really good challenge puzzles in that one.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
That's correct. Theoretically, you could use any liquid in which tennis balls can float, but water is the liquid you must most likely have on hand. Since the ground is hard clay, there's little chance of water getting absorbed into the surrounding earth. The ball should come up with little difficulty. Haha, you're quite the server, aren't you? Ah yes, getting back to me park. It hasn't been properly maintained, and parts are just rotting away. If something looks old and broken, do the smart thing, lads, and stay away from it. Violin. Oh, Layton can have the violin. Okay, note on the ground. Look at this, Professor. It was lying on the ground. It appears to be a scrap of notepaper. Would you read it aloud for me? Sure thing, Professor. Alright, let's see. The older she gets, the more the young miss is catching on to this village secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yeah, it certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me. The young miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young miss. She's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. The page ends there. Baron Reinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can be so cruel. Okie dokie, what's... Trash can? Oh, yep, trash can. Can we go in here? No. See if we can continue on. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems the shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. It's locked. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. Can do. I'm just going to check my trunk. Read out me journals. The sealed park. Spurred on by the Ferris Wheel ticket the young girl left behind, Luke and I tried to gain access to the park, but its gates were locked shut. Perhaps that man from the town hall, Rodney, can help us get the gate open. Finding a way into the park. It seems the only person who can get us into the park is the park caretaker. Now if we could only find the man. Rodney mentioned that the caretaker had the additional duty of looking after the town sewer system. Maybe the caretaker is below ground today. And the park at last. It took a trip into the sewers to do it, but we finally succeeded in locating the park caretaker. He was quite pleasant to deal with and consented to open the park for us after we helped him with a small plumbing problem. Now that the gate is finally open, we can set about exploring the town park. Okie dokie. New items at the inn. Okay, the fossil, I remember that. What a find! It makes one reflect upon this planet's long history. Oh, an ammonite. Ammonite? It's all swirly on the outside. Okay. Violin. A violin. I wonder if an old thing like that still sounds good. And the gramophone, I remember. I'll do this one first. Well, perfect. I'm learning the violin back at home. Okay, maybe you can keep it then. Yes, sir, that's a gramophone. No two ways about it. I can't wait to hear the latest song in glorious mono sound. Okay. Painting. Oh, let's whack this in here. Boom! Now we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 pieces. Okay, can't look in here yet. Ding ding, nope, light. What's the board say? It says, don't throw trash in the lake. The bin? No. Oh, we can go this way. The Ferris wheel. This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke? No, not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all. That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? Okay, signpost. Oh, pink coin. This was a ticket stand once, but it's unmanned now. Oh, there's another one. I don't want to click on the Ferris wheel just yet. It appears that no one is working the shop. Okay, Ferris wheel. But I can't put my finger on it. There's something quite odd about this Ferris wheel. It makes me wonder if we might have overlooked something important around the park. That reminds me, Luke, have you heard the wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? I have not. Please tell me. Ferris wheel riddle. There are 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride on the wheel in that time period? Turn so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. So we'd start off at 10, one car. Okay, I'm just going to start by counting on my fingers. So we got 1, 2, so 10 o'clock, 10, 1, 10, 2, so we've got 3 people there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, oh, no, is this, yeah, in the first 10 minutes, there would have been 11 people. And then 20 minutes, so 31 people? 31 people? It doesn't say they have to get off. 31 people? Nope, not 31 people. A car comes once a minute for 30 minutes. 2 people can ride in each car. Oh, so instead of 31, it'd be 62. Okay. Oh, 62.
How does this sound?
Nope.
I've let you down, Professor.
Okay. I'm overlooking something. If it was shut down 30 minutes later, does it mean shut down as in they turned it off 30 minutes later? So not that it broke 30 minutes later? Because in that case, they'd stop putting people on the Ferris wheel in the last 10 minutes. So the first round got us, I thought it was 11, but it's actually 22 if 2 people can ride cars. So be an extra 10 minutes on top of that. So 42 people. Submit.
How does this sound?
How does it sound, Luke? Oh yeah.
I did it! Yes!
Yes, you did, Luke. Good on ya. That's right. For the first 9 minutes, the Ferris wheel is moving. The cars arriving at the unloading zone are unoccupied. For the last 9 minutes of the operation, needless to say, no one will be allowed to board the car. From the time the Ferris wheel fills up at 10 minutes past the hour until the last passenger steps off at 10:30, a total of 21 sets of passengers will have taken a ride on the Ferris wheel. Excellent job, my boy. We should take another quick look around the area to make sure we haven't missed an important clue. Found a painting scrap. We'll have to go this way, but I just want to do the painting scrap. Now that we'll only need the 5 pieces left once we throw this one in. I'll rotate it. Is it? Nope. Oh, there we go. Got some little feet, some tootsies. Okay. Let's go to the left. Oh. This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you see in circuses. Yes, there's something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a travelling carnival, so why was it left to rot here in St. Mystere? I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use the ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. Okay, we'll click on the food stand. Nothing there. What's the sign say? Oh, that looks like a circus big top. No one seems to be inside this horse. Okay, that seems to be everything. Let's further check the Ferris wheel again. I'll go back there. So in the end, that ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless? So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mystere and search for our next lead. Oh, movie time.
What on earth?
Professor!
Get away, Luke! Run!
You're right.
Oh, they're doing the Prometheus run.
That's preposterous!
Their faces.
Blast.
Whew, whew, whew. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we made a wrong step back there, we'd be rubble too. Oh my. I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Come. I'm right behind you, Professor. Let's go. Now that is some mighty big trash in the lake. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. Oof, and it's cold too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Well, I'll say bucket. Oh, bucket. Ladder. There's the steps outside. And the thing in the wall. Look, there's a sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. This is clearly some kind of puzzle. I'd wager the solution will tell us in the direction in which to proceed. Which way? Okay, the path you are on forks to the left and right in front of the sign seen below. Your gut feeling tells you that this sign reveals the direction you need to go. Find an arrow within the picture like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Keep in mind that the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size as the one pictured below. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Well, my brain has picked out. Oh, why did you do that to me? It's picked out this triangle. Would it be? Oh, it's not quite, is it? Oh, it's definitely not that. Okay. We got maybe could be this one, but there's no lines. Could be sideways. Oh, here it is. Beep. Oh, bugger it. Here we go. So we need to go left.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yay!
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Now you can move forward. There's our answer. We will proceed down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Artisan's teapot. Let's give him to Luke. Okay, let's head left. Oh, mysterious door at the end of the tunnel. Look, Professor, there's a strange device on the door here. It seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. It's almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Get the ball out too. Oh, we've got another slidey puzzle. Can you get the red ball out of the maze? Slide obstructing blocks out of the way to clear a path for the ball. The problem can be solved in as few as 14 moves. Cool. Okay, move these blue one out. Blue one also out. Okay, I'm gonna pull that one there. Cool. Chop that out. Pull these down. Straight up. These down. Just put myself in a bind because I can't move from there. That down. This down. So it'd have to be this one. And pull this away. Pull this across. Green over and this up. Oh, just go down to, okay. Here. we do the same in reverse with these ones. Straight down. Oh, I think I bolstered up. Yeah, no, I bolstered up. Okay. These two. Down. Up. Oops. No, why aren't you going? Is that? Drop these down. Come on. Why is it not dragging the whole way across? Come on. Put these in. Jeez, oh my lord. This across, this up. And then we go. We didn't hit the 12, but that's okay. Diddly diddly dee. If you haven't done it yet, why not try to complete the puzzle in the minimum number of moves possible? Maybe next time. That should do the trick. You found a painting scrap. Oh, the puzzle. The door. Okay. Go and keep the mystery up. I'm gonna delay us by looking in my trunk. The Lost Amusement Park. The silence of the park was so unnatural, it was hard to believe that this was ever a place of recreation. All existing structures are deserted, or in the case of one small shack, bolted shut. If there is useful information to be found here, I don't see it yet, but I believe the Ferris Wheel warrants a look. Okay, a close call. Luke and I searched every crevice of that Ferris wheel, but it failed to yield any information about the golden apple. What's more, it inexplicably broke free from its supports and chased us around the park like some oversized wagon wheel. We were lucky enough to escape with our lives, but the small shack to the north was completely decimated by that runaway wheel. At least now we can see what lies beneath the shack. Could it be an underground tunnel to the tower? Dun dun dun. The inn. Oh, we're filling up. We don't have many more bits to find now. They look alright messy rooms though. Oof. If I like tea, I bet this would be great to have. Oh, so he doesn't even like tea, so we'll move him to Layton. Now, what British gentleman could do without a teapot? What else did we find in our time? I think that's all the new stuff we found. Okay. New painting. Let's throw it in. Okay, this looks like the headpiece. So that looks like Lady Delilah or Lady Violet. So we got 4 pieces left. Let's keep going. Wow, I certainly didn't expect a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Okay. Bucket. That's an ordinary tub. Vase. It's a milk jug. I don't know what anything is apparently. There's lots of tiny paintings. Just an empty bottle, I'm afraid. Nothing to see here. Just an empty box. Candle. Ouch! He touched the candle. All these drawers are completely empty. What a curious vase. All the poor flowers are wilted. Is there anything with the shoe? No. Hold on. I wonder what it could be. Oh, here we go. The pictures. Something's hidden behind here. Alright, let's move the picture out of the way then. What's this here? Ooh, a mysterious key. It appears to be some sort of key. But what does it unlock? We won't know until we investigate further. But this shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be... Ooh, it looks just like the tower. I knew there was something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed some light on things. Luke, we need to head back to that large wall on the north side of St. Mystere. I have a hunch that it's more than a dead end. The tower key was added to our list of mysteries. Chapter 7 solved. Let's keep going. Once I'm up and out of this tunnel, I'm going to check my trunk again. Because we got a new journal and new mysteries. We found a key. Who would have imagined that the tiny shack held entrance to an underground tunnel and a quaint storage room? More unexpected still was our discovery of a small key shaped like the tower itself. Could this odd little key truly unlock a path to the tower? We're gonna find out. New mystery. Key. Deep underground on the edge of town, the Professor and Luke found an unusual key shaped like the tower. While the connection between the key and the tower seems certain, no one can figure out where to use the key or what it unlocks. Ooh. I wonder if Sylvain's still here. No, he's walked off. Oh. Back to the village. Let's go investigate that dead end right away. Alright Luke, but first let's make a quick stop by the inn. There's something I need to check on there. Why the inn, Professor? It seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying this scoundrel is back at the inn. So you already have an idea about who's behind this? Haha, piqued your interest, have I? Chapter 8, The Shadowy Intruder. Someone's been obstructing the investigation. Find the troublemaker and continue work on the case. Save your progress? Yes, please. Diddly-doo. Okay, any new puzzles from you two, Paulie? Woo, Raid sure works up a mean appetite. I'm starving. Nothing from you, Adria? Adria? Where's the fun in running around town trying to help other people? Don't you feel so dumb? Do not like her. Okay. I'm just going to go straight back to the inn. Beatrice, what's up? Hello, Professor. Is something the matter? You look a little shaken. Beatrice, I have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers? Certainly. Hang on for just a moment while I go fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I set them down around here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. I see. Well, thank you just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what was that in those papers anyway, Professor? Yoo-hoo, Professor Layton. Ramon, and what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to Reinhold Manor. The inspector, I mean. Hoo-hoo-hoo. He and Lady Delilah await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out for the manor in just a few moments. Ooh. Let's go check out the manor. Dun, dun. Oh, you found the key to the tower, haven't you? How do you know about the key? You mustn't interfere with the tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Interfere? What do you mean by that, dear? Oh, she's gone again. What's Marco got for us? Lady Delilah sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Yep, she sure is. What a dish, what a doll, what a honey. Gals like that are pretty rare, I tell you. Yep, yep. Okay, no new news. No new news from Marco. Oh, Ramon? Ooh, if it isn't Professor Layton. Judging by your expression, it seems you haven't found the golden apple. You look terribly tense, Professor. Perhaps this small puzzle will help. Loosen you up. 93. Over the river. Here we go. Help Strackenscarfin move the wolf, sheep and cabbage from one side of the river to the other while obeying the following rules. In addition to its captain, the raft can only support one animal or item at once. When Strackenhausen isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep and you'll have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage when Strackenscarfin isn't around. If you let the sheep have its way, you'll have to start over. You can shuttle the raft back and forth as many times as you like, but the shortest solution takes 7 moves. Okay. I'll start by just moving the sheep. Or doing that. Go for the instructions. Okay. Sheep. Drop you off. Come back. We'll go wolf first. Oh, bring the sheep back with us. Take the cabbage. Oh, we've done it, lads. Okay.
Luke, here's my answer.
I like those puzzles.
Another puzzle solved.
Shortest solution for the problem requires 7 moves. How did you fare? Oh, I got 7. It's the only ones I can do in the time span. Move span? Cool. That was masterful, but I expected nothing less from the great Professor Layton. Ahoo-hoo-hoo. Found a painting scrap over the river. Okay, let's fill in our painting scrap. Oh, we'll do our journal entry first. Read, 2 of them. Leaving the park. Luke keeps pushing us to proceed straight to the dead end by the tower, but before we do, I have a suspicion of my own that I feel the need to confirm. Before we go anywhere else, I think it's best we stop by the inn. I think we might be able to identify the person that has been watching us all this time. The Inspector's Call. In order to confirm my hunch, I asked Beatrice to loan me the last few days' worth of newspapers, but it seems that someone has made off with the whole stack. Those papers would have been the decisive proof needed to confirm my suspicions, but I'll have to go on without them. I'd like to continue searching for the papers, but the Inspector has summoned us, so I have to give up on that for now. Okay, let's put this piece in, because we're nearly done. Yeah, this one. With our painting piece. Okay, let's keep going. Welcome back, Professor Layton. Please come in. Everyone is waiting. Thank you, Matthew. Is something troubling you, my good man? You seem ill at ease. Oh, no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlour. All right, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs. Okay, let's head on up. Ah, Mr. Layton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come have a seat. Why have you called us here, Inspector Chemley? Like you, I'm not a kind of man who beats around the bush, so I'll just come out with it. I'm on to you, Layton. It's clear as day. You are responsible for Simon's death. Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense. Nice, Layton. I have to admire the way you keep cool under pressure. But of course, I would expect nothing less from a cold-blooded killer such as yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, hey? It's the vase. This vase was on display in the room in which Simon was found dead. All the forensic evidence I've gathered suggests that the killer struck Simon with this vase. Our killer was no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that matched your own, Mr. Layton. Oh, that's the vase from the market, isn't it? You rotten murderer. Oh. If this vase is evidence, why did you just break it like it was nothing? So go on and give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Simon was killed, huh? Come on, out with it. I was with Luke, investigating matters down in the village. Is that the best you can muster? It's clear the little brat is an accomplice to your crime. Admit it, Layton. You two wanted to keep the golden apple so badly that you conspired to murder Simon. You can't fool me, Layton, so cough it up and start talking. While I'm at it, I'll take the key to that tower you picked up too. It seems that you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. But if you are a true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I'm not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that a murder took place here? What kind of nonsense are you spouting about? Are we not going to talk about how he knows about us having the key? Do you really think anyone here is fooled by your crackpot theories? Inspector Chumley, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you. That's absurd. There's nothing the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious?
If there is any criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir. What? That's absurd.
Hey, calm down!
What utter rubbish! You'll need more than some death charge to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good care of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was the Inspector Chumley's favourite food again? Oh, what was Chumley's favourite food? The fresh sweet potato fritters. This article specifically states you love sweet potato fritters. And yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweets with tea. Why? And your point is, it just so happens that I have a fondness for Amy's sweet potato fritters. Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can all see, the article clearly states that Inspector Chumley's wife is Amelie, not Amy. Do you mean to tell me you've forgotten your own wife's name? Grr. Oh, so he's forgotten his wife's name. Ooh, something's a bit sus here. Out with it then. Who are you? And why have you been impersonating Inspector Chumley? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received a report that prompted you to come to St. Mystere, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is St. Mystere's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall just when this seclusion began? Oh. When did the drawbridge shut down? During our search for Claudia? After Ramon went missing the morning after we received these inspector summons? Oh no, it was while we were looking for the cat. Correct. The only route out of the village has been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Chamberlain, when did you actually first set foot in St. Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I've spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now let me see if I've got this all right. You posed as the inspector and used Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? What's so funny? This is no laughing matter. I'm just astounded at how despicable I find you, Layton. But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy. I've always despised you, Layton. It's pointy hair. Don Paolo. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all in St. Mystere, but that will have to wait, since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but St. Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the day has come to an end, so I'll be off now. But listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Gosh! Oh, out the window. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences was rumoured to be unrivalled. The problem, as you might guess, was his personality. Though he was a genius, the man was evil. The Science Board banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Sneaking into St. Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold quite a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? I haven't the slightest idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all that talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he talking about? I'm mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding that golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head for that tower. Let's check that dead end from before, Luke. Chapter 8. Solved. Okay, let's start. Oh, Chamberlain's been solved. One down. Okay, let's see what these two have to say. Lady Delilah? I'm simply shocked. Shocked at this turn of events. You could have guessed that we had an impostor in our midst. He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through him, Professor. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your cunning. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work again and set out in search of the golden apple. It would be my pleasure, madam. By the way, are you feeling all right? You look a bit pale. I awoke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In it, my husband and I had just had a brand new baby girl, and oh, how everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in a park walking hand in hand with my young daughter. With your daughter, you say? Now, why would I have a silly dream like that? These past few days have really been quite draining. Professor Layton, I don't feel particularly well at the moment. I think I might go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Delilah? She says she had a dream of walking the park with her young daughter. There's something quite curious about that dream. I wonder why. Gordon? Would you please let me know of any eligible bachelorettes you might meet in your travels? Oh, okay. Oh, Ramon. Lady Delilah's requests are always such a handful to take on, aren't they? Okay, she didn't have a request for us that time, really. Let's keep going. I'm going to check Granny Riddleton's shack. I don't think we've had any more puzzles. And now we're fine. Does Granny Riddleton have any puzzles for us today? Why, howdy. Do you often find yourself hopelessly, achingly, painfully stuck on puzzles? Well then, Sonny, you've come to the right place. Welcome to Granny Riddleton's Puzzle Shack. If the cottage is empty, it means that you've solved all the puzzles that are currently available. On the other hand, if you leave too many puzzles unsolved, they might not all fit in the cottage. If that's the case, you can see the rest of your lost puzzles by tapping on my little broom over there. Now go on, see what you have waiting inside the cottage. I'm afraid there's nothing, Granny. So I'm going to keep going. Oh wait, I need the foot. Oh, Martha. Hehehe, I got a new puzzle for you, dearie. I bet you're just dying to see it, aren't you? I'm sorry, madam, but right now we're in a terrible rush. Neesh. You can't fool this old girl. I've seen you strolling around solving other people's puzzles. And now it's my turn. So, seen us? What do you mean? Have you been following us? Give me the puzzle. Rolling a 3. When you roll a die, the chances of rolling a 3 are 1 in 6. The chances of rolling a 3 twice in a row are 1 in 36. And the chances of rolling a 3 3 times in a row are a jaw-dropping 1 in 216. Let's assume you roll the die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many? Dun. It's just timed by 6 each time, right? So 6 by 6 is 36. 36 by 6 is 216, excuse me. So I'm just going to whip out my calculator because my brain does not do maths. 216 by 6 is apparently 1,296. So 1, 2, 9, 6. Dun 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 dun. No! Oh. You're probably making the puzzle more complicated than it needs to be. Keep things simple and you'll find your answer soon enough. That was simple. Okay, we'll do it again. We got this. Let's assume you roll a die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chances of rolling a 3 are... Oh! Wait. Chances of rolling a 3 thrice in a row are 1 in 36. and the chance of rolling a 3 times in a row, or draw dropping 1 in 26. Let's assume you roll a die 3 times and get a 3 each time. Your chance... It'd only be in 1 in 6 because we're only rolling it 1 more time. So the whole thing resets.
There we go.
Yay.
Another puzzle solved.
Gotta admit, that one had me initially, but we got it done. Terrific. It doesn't matter how many times you roll the same number. If you are only asking about the probability of rolling a 3 in 1 turn, the chances will always be 1 in 6. Hey, you're going to the tower, aren't you, dearie? How about I show you the way? Oh, I was under the impression that the villagers of St. Mystere hated going near the tower. Oh yes, I don't want to go anywhere near that place myself. Though I suppose I could make an exception for such a strapping man such as yourself. Oh yes. Professor, we should really keep moving. Let's keep going. It's a dead end. No two ways about it. Maybe there's another pathway to the tower hidden around here? I'd argue we've come to exactly the right spot, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall where one could place a small object. Oh, so this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhold's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this in there, give it a turn... Wow. Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. Chapter 9, The Tower Secret. A path to the tower has been found. Scale the tower and solve all the mysteries of St. Mystere. Ooh, key's been solved. We missed one! Oh! Save your progress. Yes, please. Diddly-doo. It's literally, that wall ripped these pipes. Okay. I'm going to take us to Granny Middleton's and do that one puzzle first. And then I'll bring us back to the entrance. To the tower. Come on. There we go. Yeah. 55. The odd sandwich. Okay. Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit perfectly in the container? One time, right? If we cut it straight down the middle, we can just flip it in and it'll be fine. One.
There we go.
Boom! Correct.
The puzzle has an answer.
Yeah. This puzzle's a snap once you see how the sandwich's protruding edges fit together. Simple chair, where would you like it to go? I'm going to give it to Layton. Item went to Layton. 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's get back to it. Sorry about that. Let's keep going. Come on, out the door. Here we go. Okay, I wonder what mysteries we'll find in store for us inside this scary old tower. Let's move in. Oh, got some doors. Yep, it looks like you've solved at least 75 puzzles. Alright then, go on in the tower. Okay. This place gives me the creeps. Plus it's all murky in here and I can't see a thing. Oh my. They've fallen. Oh, how far are they falling? Ugh, my head. Luke, are you alright, my boy? No injuries, I hope? Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a good long bath later won't solve, but more importantly, where are we? This room is stuffed to the gills of curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? What in the world? Look over there on the wall, Professor. My word. Oh. There are views from all over the town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? They look like the different villages. And what's this? Almost every villager's name is on the wall. Professor, what if somebody is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in St. Mystere? Look, there are stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me goosebumps. Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. Can't click that. Oh, here we go. We got something. Oh, what's this notebook? Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. Just a little longer now. Soon this village will complete the task it was designed for. I've waited so long for this day, but as it comes closer, I feel a little lonely. I hope that at the very least the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this. This poor journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet all the scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. Okay, let's head upstairs. What's this? Oh, hey, it's a kidnapper. You! Gruff, Bruno. You two again. What are you doing here? What are you up to? Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about? I knew it. You came here to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't play dumb with me. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. I've seen you two sniffing about every nook and cranny in town, getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it, so unless you want trouble, give me back number 38. Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We're merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us knows anything about this number 38 biz... Oh? Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple then? Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us? So that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on top floor of the tower. But watch out, because the puzzles in this tower are harder than a whole mess of diamond-tipped drills. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them? We can give it a try. Now why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk right into some sort of trap. Why would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, it's my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple towards their goal. Some mischief maker snuck into the village and had me all confused, but I think I've figured things out now. Seeing as how it's your duty and all, wouldn't you mind filling us in? What is St. Mystere's big secret? Alright. The name is Bruno. I work for the Reinhold family. For some time now, I've managed St. Mystere from up here in the tower. Manage St. Mystere? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the list of names we saw in that room? All the villagers in St. Mystere are robots created by Bruno. What do you mean the villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of St. Mystere aren't human, but intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say, I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir. Ho ho, aren't you a sharp one? I never imagined you'd figure out so much of the mystery by yourself. What do you mean, sir? St. Mystere isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno? You're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune would come forward. He had me build this city and all who dwell within it to prepare for that day. Then he hid his greatest treasure, the golden apple, away in the top floor of this tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it. Remarkable. I'm impressed at how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure. It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all this just to hide treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it? Whoops, it seems I've been a little loose-lipped here. I've already said more than I should. The answers you're looking for are waiting for you at the top of the tower. Go on then, show me if you're the one who can solve the puzzle of the golden apple. Tiny cogs, abductions. Okay, let's check our trunk. Oh yeah, new journal. Oh, we've got a few. The girl's warning. En route to the mansion, we ran into the shawled girl again. I meant to ask her many things, but she vanished moments after she appeared. She stayed just long enough to warn us to stay away from the tower. Arriving at the manor, I noticed something peculiar about Matthew's expression today. Why has the inspector called us here? Enter Dan Parlour. Behind the vinyl mask, the man who posed as the inspector all this time was none other than the brilliant scientist, Don Parlour. It seems he, too, was after the Reinhold fortune. He allured to some mystery at work here in the village. I'm fairly certain I know which one he means. The path opens. Using the key we found beneath the waterside shack and the note in Archibald's desk, we have managed to open a path to the tower. I am relieved that we have finally made true progress in our investigation, but this is no time to revel what mysteries await inside. Ooh. Climbing the tower. Oh, it's the last page. After a bit of tumble, we came face to face with the man who abducted Ramon. The man, Bruno, laid out the bare truth for us. This town was, as I suspected, constructed from the ground up. Now I am certain that the treasure we seek waits for us at the top of the tower. Ooh. And we're at the inn. Okay, let's double check. I know we did that one last. What was the last thing we brought in? Must have just been the teapot. I can't recall, so it's okay. Okay, now I'm going to leave this one here for today, right as we get to the foot of the tower. And I'll come back tomorrow and see how far up the tower we can get. Okay, I'll catch you guys later. Bye bye.